Belittlement and disrespect towards women.
I've never heard that term before, so I really must be out in La La Land.
When girls run around saying like, boys ain't nothing and, all men are dogs and all that, that's a form of it as well.
Yeah, we're very precise. Myself included, sometimes I forget the value of a woman, and I'm subject to it too.
A woman who is particularly bitchy, but that doesn't really define it at all. I guess a constantly nagging, self-centered woman, or maybe a weak male. I feel like that can also describe. The second thing is like the literal definition of like a female dog. Like someone last week I heard say, "Man, I really want to be Ugga's bitch," referring to the man who carried around Ugga, but I thought she meant she wanted to mate with the dog. So there was like a double, meaning. And that's kind of what I think of at the same time,
I mean, to be honest, I dance to it, but it doesn't bother me as a person because I have standards for myself. Like, I wouldn't let a guy call me a bitch or a hoe. But if it has a nice beat, I dance to it.
Well, I'm going to tell you what my mother told me. She said, if somebody call you a bitch, smack her. Because that's a very derogatory term. It is not a term of affection. It is not a term that you should use lightly. Back in the day when I was growing up, if you wanted to have a fight, that was the quickest way to make it happen, was to call someone out of their name in that way. And I absolutely would smack somebody. In fact, here today, I'm here at UGA talking about the impact of abortion on the black community, and this young white guy called us a bunch of bitches, and I walked up to him and said, "Excuse me," because I wanted to be clear, and I wanted him to repeat it, but he wouldn't. But that's just not something that you call someone unless you want to have a fight. Hey, bring it on.
It's like the fact that we do say it gives it permission for other people to say it as well, but I mean, it's not a cool word to use towards someone else because it's disrespectful.
I don't want nobody calling me a bitch neither.
Right.
It really doesn't affect me in any type of way because it's used so common now. It's just like another word. People call each other, like you said. Women call women call men. It's just so used so often now. It's no effect.
A lot of women accept it, and we should not accept it. We would put our foot down and say, stop doing it, speak out, and not just go along with it like it's cool, it's okay. Then it would make it. But that's when I was younger. Now that I'm older, I realize that it's not.
I think it could go both ways. I mean, you could take bitch offensively from if it was a guy saying that, oh, there's that bitch over there, Like, you could take it the wrong way, but if you're saying, oh, that's my bitch right there, if it's a girl saying it's another girl, I think it's not looked upon as, like, badly as a guy saying.
I don't know, if some girl came up to me and was like, yo, bitch, I'd be like, whoa.
Okay, well,
hold up. Who are you talking to?
An abrasive, annoying female. But I mean, it also depends on the situation because I mean, females call each other bitches all the time, and it's a what is the term of endearment almost?
Makes me feel disgusted. I don't think it's a term of endearment. I don't care if a woman uses it for a woman or a man uses it for a woman. I don't even like it when it's used for a dog. Even though that's the technical word, I think it's very degrading. I think it's humiliating.
Yeah, I think it's offensive. I mean, I feel like you shouldn't use my name. That's not my name.
Think about, man, like, would you allow somebody to call your mom or your sister or any woman in your family, out of their name, then you'll be highly upset. So
I don't use the word. I think it's completely unacceptable, and I think that women should not be referred to as that. Even if they think it's okay, it's become a very casual term that people refer to as females, and it's just not acceptable. You shouldn't call females that because it's not a positive term. It should be used for dogs and left.
And dogs, they go out in public and they breed in public. It's embarrassing, it's humiliating, and if you call a woman that, then you're insulting her. That's what I think.
I feel you're a bitch, you're a bitch. You're a bitch ass nigga, you're a bitch ass nigga.
I want to say big booty hoes, but that'd be inappropriate. So it's no different with males, we play around. I thought bitch all the time.
yeah, you a little hoe.
Females, it's a little different.
No, it's not necessarily different because they be like, hey, what up, bitch, to each other. So where is the line drawn? Like if I walk up and like, oh, y'all hoes is crazy. Is that okay?
But another flip side of that too is that females call other females bitches. And I always ask girls all the time, like, why can you call a female a bitch and you know you don't mean it negatively, but I can't? You know, I can see why, but at the same time, I don't feel like stuff like that is fair. And in order for it to be fair across all boards, you need to start treating it fairly in terms of girls can't call girls bitches and we can't call girls bitches.
Personally, I don't mind it. Bitch is kind of an empowering word nowadays. Because in a way, a bitch can be powerful, meaningful, strong. She just knows what she wants.
In today's culture, we kind of desensitize that word, you know, we hear it so much. And admittedly, I do call my friends, bitch, you know, oh, what's up, bitch, you know, I love you, bitch, you know what I'm saying? But if a man was to come to me respectfully saying that word, I would be bitch. Why it's like that, why it's double standard, I'm not sure. That's just kind of how it is. In the black community, we feel like you're nagging, hateful, spiteful, mean, and like overall, bitch, it could be a bad word to associate with a woman who's bitter or dislike.
It's degrading compared with other words that people use to call Jews or black people certain things.
People call it to themselves sometimes, and I'm just like, you need more self-esteem, not call yourself that.
I personally feel like that word is extremely disrespectful. I don't like when people call people the B word, because I mean, to me it does show a hatred of women. It shows that you don't respect women. I mean, if you had a problem with me, say, hey girl, I have a problem with you, not call me the B word.
I think it's degrading to men and women, though. Particularly women, because men are more the predators, men are more the aggressors. And so they often look at women as objects of conquest.
Sex is for grown people, of course.
Sex is supposed to be something sacred between a man and a woman within marriage. So when girls or anybody tends to give it up like casually, like it's not a big deal, that's when it's easier to belittle them. That's when they don't take as much care in it as let's say somebody else does. Like let's say a girl who is a virgin and who is willing to wait till marriage. People will look at her in a different light than somebody who has sex every weekend with somebody else that they don't really know. That is how it works. We don't make the rules. We just disrespect them.
Female, they always get hit, slayed, destroyed, annihilated, just all type of shit, man. So I mean, why the dude can't never get hit?
Edit bitch, you know.
Right.
You gotta get hype, man.
Woo!
I don't listen to that word actually anymore. The word that really ticks me off though is shawty.
Can you call me up a shot? Like, nah, bitch, I think not.
It's all over, man. That's all over.
And we putting that in there too.
Bro, no, bro, real talk.
I'm putting that in there because you said here. I'm putting that in there.
Bro,